Welcome to the Band Director Breakfast Show Snack Edition, the episode between episodes. This week we're going to be talking about the Yellow Board, a resource that we talked about in our first episode that most band directors, especially in Texas, know about, but for the young, the uninitiated, or for college students, this is a resource that you don't want to overlook.
It's the Band Director Breakfast Show.
Snack time, please.
So the Yellow Board has a special place in my heart because when I first started teaching, I was the only director at my campus. And so whenever I took and needed advice, when I didn't know a technique, when I couldn't figure out the direction for the program I was responsible for, the Yellow Board was the place I went for that advice. And that community really helped me in that first job. It changed the trajectory of my teaching career. Now, I know what you're thinking. When you first look at the Yellow Board, you're thinking, that looks like Windows 95. And that's because the Yellow Board is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, forums for band directors on the internet. It's been an incredibly active place for the last 20 years and continues to be so today. And if you want my opinion, I think the aesthetic is part of the charm. The Yellow Board is a place that you can share events, ideas, or funny stories. And it's a place that band directors come together to give advice and to talk about things that are happening in the band directing world. Now, I will admit that the Yellow Board is primarily a Texas forum, but the information, advice, and posters come from all over the band directing profession. So one of the things that sets the Yellow Board apart is that you can post anonymously. Now, this is really important. I want you to imagine that you're seeking advice for interviews, but your administration doesn't know that you're going to be looking at jobs. Well, it's perfectly reasonable for you to seek that advice, but you would want to do it in a way that doesn't give away that you might be looking for another job. There are lots of issues like that where maybe you're trying to help a student, but you don't want to give away through context clues who that student is. Being able to post on a band director only forum gives you the opportunity to seek that really important advice without jeopardizing anybody's feelings. You learn things on the Yellow Board that you're not going to get in a textbook. You get real advice from some of the most experienced band directors in the profession. This is a great resource if you're not already using it, and of course for many of us we've been using it for years. Until next time, I'm Stephen Cox, and don't forget to have your breakfast.